Today, it was supposed to be number 22 Maryland on the road taking on the number 1 team in the nation, the Washington Huskies. Now, before we get into that, I want to show you the only glitch that I've experienced in this game while doing Dynasty. And Roman Hemby is my running back. He was on the default roster. He's a real player. He should be drafted in the NFL, I believe, this year or maybe next year. I'm not quite sure when he's going to be eligible. I want to say it's after the season. He could, but who knows? All I do know is that in our dynasty, he was second in the Doak Walker Award. That goes to the best running back in the nation, right? On the All-American list, he's number 1 on the first team. So if there was like a real team that took the field, Roman Hemby would be the starter, Allen would be the backup for the first team All-Americans. He's a redshirt junior here. He was the number 2 back in the nation for the award, number 1 when it came to All-American, and he's still 72 overall for his redshirt senior year. Because of our scheme, he's 74 overall. Now, I was told because I changed my scheme that that's why his overall got stuck at like 72. His tendency changed from, I believe it was a looser back to a power back, and that's what threw everything off. So obviously that's a glitch, but I played a role in that glitch happening, so I can kind of live with that. Not the biggest deal in the world because I figured, hey, if he was 72 overall and was a first-team All-American, we can do the same thing his redshirt senior year. All right, but it does throw off him getting drafted like in the first round because if he's like first round, second round talent, obviously. So right here, playing Washington in year number 2, we pick up a first down, we go into the huddle, we come back out the huddle, and the clock continues to run, which it should. New college football rules, under 2 minutes, the clock stops when you pick up a first down. Back in the day, no matter if it was under 2 minutes or not under 2 minutes, when you got a first down, the clock would stop, they would reset the chains, reset the ball, and the clock would continue to move. So we go down and we score there. This is the very next week. Fourth quarter, under 2 minutes, we run the ball. We don't pick up a first down, but we have all 3 timeouts. It's 3rd inches, minute 50 on the clock. We're only down by 4. I don't want Nebraska to get the ball back, so I'm going to take my sweet time calling my play, and I'm going to take my sweet time in snapping the ball. And if you notice the clock, we went into the huddle around a minute 57. We came out. It's like a minute 47, now a minute 34, a minute 33. We're not going to snap it until there's about 4 seconds on the play clock and about a minute 20, a minute 19 on the game clock, all right? So we've been in this situation before where we pick up a first down and the clock does what it's supposed to do. We don't pick up a first down under 2 minutes and the clock does what it's supposed to do. That's without changing the tempo, not true clock, not hurry up, none of that, all right? So now we're under 2 minutes here. Verse number 1, Washington, down by 4, we get sacked. I hurry up because in the first half, I noticed that the clock went down hecka fast. I'm like, am I tripping or is it supposed to do that? Back in the first half, under 2 minutes to go in the second quarter before the half is up. So here, same scenario. I hurry up because I don't want the clock just to dwindle down. So I'm in the end zone. We heave it deep on 3rd and 29. It's complete, but we come about 4 yards shy. I go into the huddle based off of instinct. I'm like, I got to call the right play. We're on the road, hostile environment. It's going to take like 3 different times audibly to the same play for all your players to get it. And the clock goes from like 50 seconds down to 35. And in my mind, I'm like, I know it doesn't feel right. And I could be tripping. But again, here, going back to the Nebraska game, we're in the huddle, under 2 minutes, haven't messed with the tempo. The clock just goes down normally. Here versus Washington in year number 2, again, we're in the huddle. We come out, the clock goes down normally. But here, 54 seconds, we call a play, and it goes all the way down to like 38, 37, 36, and then 35. And clearly, maybe they changed it. Maybe in their update, they changed it. Or what I'm thinking is that they changed something else and it affected this. And I'm taking on number 1, Washington, with a chance to maybe go down and score a late touchdown. And instead, we're basically going to struggle our way to try to score. We only have 1 timeout left with 25 seconds on the clock. I'm trying my darndest to get out of bounds here. And then obviously we got to burn our last timeout. Probably could have tried to hurry up there. But I'm going to end up pausing it because I still may upload this gameplay. So I do apologize for the people that watch my dynasties. But yeah, it's not a good look. It's just not a good look. And I felt like I got cheated. And I mean, there's no guarantee if I was going to come back and win it. But it's like, at the end of the day, why is this happening? And I just feel like like, cause college football is like designed for dynasty. I know some people like the ultimate team and online play, and more power to y'all. But like college is designed for dynasty with the player changeover and stuff like that, and the randomness of it and the customization of it and all that. And it's just like this game ain't been around in like a decade and a year, and like to have some of the issues it has, I don't know. I'm just frustrated. Because I think the hype around this game was like mind-boggling. Like everybody was looking forward to it. And then after Madden came out, you kind of realized that this is definitely not a skin of last year's Madden, but I don't want to call it a skin of this year's Madden because it came out before, but they're very similar. And I know that people work on the game, and EA is just a huge company, but it's people that work on the game, so I try to give them the benefit of the doubt. But it's like, when you affect my gameplay versus the number one team in the nation, when we're trying to solidify Maryland as a dynasty, it's very frustrating. Very frustrating. Especially when you do it the way I do my dynasty, where we do game in and game out, game in and game out. You put in hours, you put in years in the game speaking. And yeah, I don't know. I'm just frustrated. I might take a mental break from this game. But anyways, that's going to do it. Hope you guys still enjoyed the video. I do hope that the rest of your day is the best of your day. Peace, love. Hot sauce.